Hi guys, good to have you all back and welcome to the last holiday bite of the season because our vacation has officially ended. So come this Monday, it's back to business. Okay, small project. What am I doing? Well, something with a CD envelope. It's been a long time since I've used the CD envelopes. I have just a couple of them. Don't use them very regularly, but maybe you have some. And well, let's see what we can make with it. So I'm doing something very simple. I just want to decorate the envelope inside, outside and make it into a flip out pocket in your journal. Yes, I'm gonna show you let me show you journal. Now this journal is actually too small for the envelopes. So just pretend that the pages are bigger. Let me just find an empty page. Yeah, here's what we're doing. I am going to decorate the inside, going to decorate the outside. Also here. I think, I am. I'm going to add another pocket here. And then this flap will function as the hinge, because we're going to glue it here. Yes. See, this is too tall. That's quite right. If they are too tall, lovies, if you have a smaller journal, you could also move it up a little bit and then it will function as a huge tab. Yes. Okay, so you glue this. Here, you could just glue it down and then decorate this page. What I want to do is actually extend the flap. Yeah, put something on so that you can basically glue it on as another pocket on the other side. So when it's finished, you glue here, here and here. So you have another sort of tuck spot. Yeah, you can even extend it long if you want to. Just put a long strippy on. Yeah, okay, so very easy. We're basically going to decorate CD envelopes. If you don't have CD envelopes, lovies, you have another envelope with a window, use that. It's not like necessary to have these with the round windows. Or maybe you just have a normal envelope without a window. Just decorate it. We're just going to decorate an envelope to make into a pocket and add another pocket or two. Okay, supplies. Let me show you. For papers, well, I'm using the CD envelopes. Now, take out any paper that you want. Take out your scraps. Take out your book pages. Take out scrapbook paper. Lovies, you do you. Because you can make this with any paper in any style. I'm gonna use the kit. Because, you know, there's only one day left. And I have so many pages left. Yes. Yeah, I made it too big. I know. But, you know, you're welcome. I want to use this page. This is a cargo list 1. Yeah. I am going to use this one. This was post office labels. Oh, look at all the labels. Just fantastic. And then I'm going to use the two Remington, the typewriter pages. This one, isn't it glorious? Really like it. Imagine this is going to be in the background, the big, yeah. So these two. Yeah? Makes sense? I hope so. I hope so. For decorating, I'm gonna decorate. Well, I have all the labels to decorate, of course, but I'm also going to use some Tim Holtz people. Why? Because I have so many Tim Holtz people. I think I can start a country or something. And he just came out with the new Halloween ones, so I'm gonna use a Tim Holtz person. Yeah, for paper. Anything else paper-wise? I might use some hardware, but I don't think so. I might use some hardware. Okay, then I'm going to be stamping. Again, Mr. Tim Holtz. This is Hodgepodge. Didn't use it before. No, I've never used it. And I think it's going to be amazing. So I'm going to be stamping. Yes. Oh, one more paper item. Already lost it. I needed to make a template. Hello. Oh, here it is. Yes, a scrap piece of paper of Mr. Tim Holtz. What I did, you can use your scissors, yeah, or maybe have a cutter that, you know, cuts like this. There's a device, but I have a die cut machine with circle dies. This one was the tiniest bit smaller, but I'm gonna need it because here's what I want to do. I want to first sort of age it up with ink. I'm using old paper. It looks green, but on the paper it starts to turn yellow. And my new tool. Yes, this one. I have no clue, guys. It's just so cute. So, yeah. And then stamping with this over it. But for this, I need sort of a template because I do not want to stamp on this or ink on this. This needs to be clear. Yeah? Okay, and other than that, well, yeah, ruler, knife, glue, scissors, vintage photo for all around. Oh, I'm gonna be stamping with Portobello. Why? I don't know. I just feel like doing something different, something not fallen leaves. Yeah, is that it? That's it. I think. But you know, during the whole process, I might come up with an idea like, oh my gosh, let's add a blank. Okay, I'm gonna start with, well, the distressing of the envelopes. You can leave them white if you want to, or you could coffee dye them if you want to. I'm doing neither of those. No, I'm just starting out with a white one. There you go. Okay, I have, cut a circle. Cut a circle from, just put a saucer and then draw all around it, or do something. Okay, so I'm putting it under. It's too small. I'm just pushing it into sort of this corner. And I'm gonna use my this, which is new. It's already shedding, but that's okay. It's like new. There we go. And then I'm gonna do this. We're aging it up. Oh, I actually like the brush. The brush has my approval. It does feel nice when you hold it. Yeah. The problem is now I'm gonna need like 4 or 5 of these for some different colors. I am not using a brush for every color that I own, lovies. No. I just, I clean them. But I want to have some for like greenish colors, bluish colors, reddish colors, and then brown. So I basically don't need 50 or 60 brushes. Does that look okay? A little bit more here. It is greener than I anticipated. Well, that's quite alright. Okie dokie. I'm going to do the other one as well. Are we already sort of... I'm going to do the back as well. I'm going to cover this with some papers, but you'll probably see some of the edges. I'm not going to do anything to this because this will be an extended flap and will also be glued down, most of it. I'm going to do the entrance. Are you going to make a notch in the entrance? Well, there's a very small part here, so you can basically make a notch, but honestly, it has to be the smallest one. So I'm taking out my biggest circle punch, and I'm just taking out a sliver. See, like just a this. Wait, not yet, because it's going to be paper on the inside. Not yet. No, smart me. Yes. Okay. Green, right? Most of the time it turns out yellow. So I'm also going to be inking all around it, adding vintage photo. Not on the inside. I wouldn't know how to. No, that would be messy. But that's quite right. There's also going to be stamping on here. Perfect. Let me do the other one as well. And then, well, let's do some stamping. I really want to try out this one. The hodgepodge one. Cool, right? I want to do some sort of stamping on these edges. That's why I need this, because I do not want to stamp on the acetate. I am not going to do like this. I'm going to do partial stampings, like a bit here and bit here and bit here. Yeah, that's what I actually... Well, that's the plan. Okay, also, before I stamp things, I want to make sure that I have one envelope that flips out like this and one envelope that flips out like this. Otherwise, you have them in the same direction. So flap on this side, flap on that side. Make any sense? Hoping it does. Hoping it does. So I don't need my stamping tool. If I want to have a full imprint, I would use my stamping tool, but I'm not going to. I'm not even going to take it off the after this. No, just keep it on there. And I've seen Mr. Holtz do this, so it'll probably work. Yep. See, I'm just doing this. Did that work? Not really. I didn't press hard enough, but that's quite alright. Let's do another bit of inking. See, I lost a bit here. So press harder. Oops! Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, lovies. There we go. Is there ink there? A little bit more ink. It's just background decorating. See, that worked better. That worked better. And now on the bottom. Oh, it does look lovely. And I do really like the color, the portobello with the old paper. Did I move it? No. Still good. Last piece. What are we using? I was looking for my ink pad. Can we have the gentleman on here? That'll be lovely. Sort of need to figure it out here. Yes. Just looks interesting, right? Yeah, I'm gonna cover it with loads of other stuff. So I'm gonna do the same with this one. No stamping on the background. No, I want to add paper here. Oh, it is really cool. I do like the color combination. Yes. Let me do this one. So tried out 2 new things. Yes, hodgepodge. Love it. And oh, this one works as well. Yes. And it's just really handy to have on your desk. Okay, I am not going to decorate the outside just now. I want to focus mainly on the inside. I'm going to use, well, the big... Oh my gosh, everything is falling on the floor, of course. I'm going to use this big image. I really love it. And I'm thinking I'm either going to try to have this part on, or maybe another typewriter. I think I'm going to go for another typewriter. Now, lovies, it's going to be simple. I'm just going to cut out a piece that fits in here. So I'm going to measure what this is. I think this is a 5 by 5, but I could be mistaken. 5 by 5. I will, however, make it the tiniest bit smaller, so it would be easier to slide in. Yes, so I'm going to make it 4 3/4. Well, maybe a little bit more in a square. Yeah, so I'm going to cut this out, and I'm going to cut this out. I have my 2 images. Cut the size 4 3/4, guys, just a tiniest bit smaller. Now, I can make it very difficult on myself. Put glue on and then sort of gently try to move them in. But here's what I'm doing. Here's what I'm doing instead. I'm just going to put it in. Like so. See where I want it. It just looks amazing. Yes? Need to move it a little bit further. Is that what we want? I actually want this a little bit back. So I'm going to cut off the tiniest bit here. And I'm just going to put glue on one edge. Right side up. There we go. This goes in here. Was this the right side up? No, that's upside down. That's upside down, love. Yes. I want this here. It's still sticking out. No, that's okay. That's okay. So here's what I'm doing. Is it in? Is it where I want it? Yes. Not sticking out. Well, it can stick out of the envelope, but not outside of this line. Taking out my glue. Trying to lift this. And I'm just going to add glue on this edge. That is if Art wants to come outside and play. Come out, Art. Just add glue here on the edge. It just needs to stay in place. Yeah? Perfect. We're going to cover this up anyway with something else. So here's one. Here's the other one. Did I cut this the right size? Yes. I'm just putting it in. And then in between these two layers, love, do not glue it here. No, on the back side. Just add some glue. There you go. Oh, already love them. Okay. Still not doing the front, I think. I want to do the back. Do the back first. And make a lovely pocket here and here. So we have this one and we have this one. I just cut out 2 pieces of the digital, guys. If you're doing book pages, do book pages, or you know, writing paper, ledger, whatever you want, scrapbook paper. So I made this to the size of it. Maybe your CD envelopes are smaller, probably not. And I decided to leave this edge here because this is actually the same color as the old paper. Yeah, I will, however, ink all around it. If I can find my brush, there it is. Yes, I'm just gonna glue it on. And I need to re-ink this part later because I also want to make a notch here, but that's quite right. I will also add a pocket on the bottom. Yeah. A little bit more inking here. So it is the tiniest bit smaller than the envelope itself. On purpose. On purpose. You can just take out glue stick, lovers. You don't need this. You don't need this. But I'm trying to finish this bottle because I already have my new one. So I'm just using this up. And there we go. Now be very careful that you don't glue the actual envelope shut, right? So I'm going to keep my fingers in between here. Yes. All right. There we go. I also had a pocket for this and a flap. Yes. Okay. This is the flap. I have a piece of this left. So I'm just going to put it on. Like so. I will, however, ink it around the corners. And this will actually function as a pocket on the other page. So it will not be like visible like this. There will be a page in between, right? I'm not gluing it all the way to the edge, lovies. Keeping a little bit of... I'm basically going to glue this. There we go. But I'm going to remove it the tiniest bit from the edge. Otherwise it will sort of curl. There we go. See? Leave a tiny bit. So if we have another page now, I'm going to use this as a page. Yes, it will be glued to the page, creating another pocket. Yeah? And we also want a pocket here. So I had a piece of, a scrappy of this left. Also really cool. A little bit of inking. You can make a notch here to indicate that this is actually a pocket, but it's a completely different print, so I'm guessing we'll be okay. Yeah, I did not make any gussets or anything. So shallow pockets. And there we go. Over here, and on the other one I had what's up and what is down. This piece out, left a little bit all around because I really like the idea of there's a sort of a journal underneath. Yes, so this is going to be glued on here. Then I've made pockets for this one. Scrappy left, I did cut all around sort of the torn paper because I think that'll make for a lovely idea. Now what I did do, guys, was I did not want this to go all the way to the bottom and have this stick out underneath the pocket. See the print? So I made it the tiniest bit shorter so that this sort of cut edge or torn edge, faux torn edge, will be on the actual sort of envelope, right? So I'm going to glue this here, and then for a flap, a big one. So I have a big flap. I'm going again. I did this, and I'm going to glue it on here, and this will be the pocket on the other side. So let me also glue these ones on. I think they look cool. So this is going to be the pocket. A pocket on another page, guys. Yes, pocket here, and then pocket. Cool. Oh, and of course these. Yeah. Okay, let's decorate the front. There we go. I've picked out two lovely ladies. Yes, could be a mother and a daughter. You never know. And they all have sort of they're leaning on something. Now, that is something I normally don't use because it sort of creeps me out. But I'm going to utilize it. So I'm going to have one of the ladies here leaning on, well, she could lean on the keys of the typewriter, and the young lady here. But I'm actually going to use labels for them to lean on. Oh, that does look cool. So I've cut out some of the labels, guys, from post office labels. Oh, they're so cool. Also, it has this on. Yeah, it's like a faux flap for an envelope. So if you have a used envelope that has like the flap with, you know, torn edges, or it doesn't have a flap anymore, you can use this to make a flap if you want to. And then this lady, let's have a bigger one. Gonna have her lean on this one. Now I want something here because I smudged it a little bit, but that's quite right because we're gonna add this and this. Cool? Think so. Yes, I think it's going to be cool. Now, normally I'd be careful to glue something on an acetate window or pocket because you might see something, you know, but you're not going to see the back side of it. So it's all good. It's all good. I will try not to use a lot of glue on the acetate because if it seeps out, it's going to leave a mark. We do not want that. There we go. This goes here. And then this one. Did I ink it? You did not. Ink it. About here. Yes. And then this one. Oh my gosh, inking. So while I'm inking and gluing, let me tell you what we did on our holiday/vacation. My husband and I, we were traveling through, well, basically through the Netherlands. We did not go abroad because I want to be close by if something happens to my cats. They're not really, we still don't know what's wrong with them, guys. The lady goes here, and then this goes there. So my dad was actually babysitting our cats. So if something was wrong, I just wanted to be home as soon as possible. Lucky for us, nothing was wrong. They're doing quite okay. So that is a good thing. Also, I want to be close near my dad, of course, because He's a little bit older. I want to make sure everything is okay. So we booked a couple of hotels in different parts of the Netherlands. And then we went thrifting in that area, in that region. So we actually, I think we've, oh my gosh, inking. I think we visited between 15 and 20, yeah, that's a lot, thrift shops outside of where I normally would go. There were only 2 that I liked. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because we already have the best in the area where I live. Yeah, so there's so much difference between what they offer and what they charge for it, what they ask for it. Oh my gosh. There was one where I was inside for about a minute or 2. I saw a book and I was like, oh my gosh, yes, that's a cute little book. I normally would pay between 50 cents and €1.50 for it because it's a thin sort of booklet. I really wanted it because it was of a series that I did not have complete. So I was actually happy. They charged €4.50 for it. I was so angry. I told my husband, let's go. So he was like, aren't we doing? No, not here. We're going. Guys, I'm also going to decorate the back. I have these that demand a small little brad, right? Yeah. So I'm going to take out a brad. I'm going to put these on the pockets that we're making. Yeah, that's just cute. So yeah, some of them were really, really nice. And others were really, really disappointing, unfortunately. But I found a lot. Do you want to see? Of course you want to see. Tune in Sunday. I have like this mega haul. Yes, like I went to 20 thrift shop and here's what I found. What you looking for? Glue. Are you going to do it the twisty thingy? Oh, I'm going to make it into a twisty thingy. Because why not? Are you going to put it underneath? I'm going to put it here. I will need to put tape on the backs of these legs because this is also going to be a pocket. Well, that's cute. Want to make this into a... Yeah, I'm going to put it on top. I will, however, glue this down. It's not going to be a twisty thingy. Yes, well, so we visited a lot and went to a couple of hotels. One of them was not so nice. One of them was actually pretty good. Pretty good. But actually my husband and I, we are sort of homebodies. We're like, oh my gosh, why are we doing this? We have such a lovely bed at home. And... But you know, sometimes you need to try to escape your house and, you know, enjoy your holiday. But not us, apparently. We'd rather stay home and just enjoy our house and our lovely bed and our cats near and, you know, all the people that we love. We did go do the scenic routes when we were driving around the Netherlands. And, you know, I know it's my country and such, but it's such a lovely country. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we have some beautiful spots here in the Netherlands to visit. And, you know, the nature and, you know, it's not... Oh, that's so cute, right? I have more. Do we want something else? We want I'm just going to put this on here and then you can stamp on it. Yeah, that's going to be cool. Just a little bit of decorating. Come on! Almost finished. So yeah, I found lovely treasures. So I'm hoping you can tune in this Sunday. Yes, with a snack and a cup of tea because, oh my gosh. Yeah, I did find a lot, but, you know, not for like 20. Oh, here, this one, yeah. Not if you consider that we visited about 20 of them. Yeah. Well, I am being picky. Because I do not have a lot of room left. Okay, I think that's it. Is that it? Does it need any more here? Maybe a little bit of inking. And then they're done. Here they are, the lovely typewriter ladies. Now I made one that goes on this side of the page and one that goes on an opposite side. Do not need to match up, lovies. You can put this somewhere else in the journal. Yes, so let me show you how it works. The pages are smaller than the envelope, but that's actually a good thing in this case because I did decide against making a notch here. So we need a little bit of room there to actually put something in. So when I'm gluing this on, here, here and here, yes, I am going to have it stick out the tiniest bit so that it will, 1, fit in the journal, and B, there is room to actually put something in. Yes, so we have a pocket here, we have a pocket here, yeah, and if we flip this over, we also have a pocket here. Yeah, you could also make this into a sort of a tuck spot, then put lots of glue here and it will sort of be stuck underneath. I rather make pockets. So there's one with 3 pockets, and then the other lady, see, do the same, pocket here, and on the back. Oh, isn't that lovely? Oh my gosh, I love this one. Yes, and then pocket here. Amazing, amazing. Really cute idea to, you know, turn CD envelopes into something lovely like this. Guys, that's it for today. If you want to play with the digitals, they're linked below. It's in the extra large mega miscellaneous pack. It's in 2 sizes, US letter size and A4 size. This is the last time, well, for now, that I'm working with the kit. But there are so many pages left. I made them too big. I'll be back again, as I mentioned, this Sunday with a huge vintage junk journal supply haul. I have some lovely treasures, some unusual ones. If you're not into vintage treasures, I'll be back again on Monday, September 2nd. Yes, which means new month, new digital kit. So I'll be there. There's also going to be a freebie, of course there is. So guys, please check out the digital kit is linked below. Leave a comment, thumbs up, like, subscribe. You know the drill by now. And I'm hoping to see you this Sunday. Until then, bye guys.